can be so hard to get kids to take a good picture. One local photographer created a solution to help snap that perfect pic.
And it's that time of year, back to school. We're highlighting some of the top tablets and smartphones.
Plus, a Kansas City area camp strives to help kids have a positive outlook. We'll take you to Camp Encourage.
Now, from Studio 41 on the Country Club Plaza, this is Kansas City Live.
Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in to Kansas City Live on another rainy morning. I'm Michael Mackey.
And I'm Michelle Davidson. Thanks so much for joining us. It is kind of more dreary when you start your day. I was driving my kids to school this morning. They're like, is summer over? Are we,
are we in fall?
Is the pool closing? No, not yet. It just kind of feels like summer's winding down. It kind of is.
It took everything I had to get out of bed yesterday, but this morning I was much better. Like yesterday was a perfect let's stay in bed and pull the covers up over our head day.
Oh,
so,
for sure,
yeah,
for sure.
Exactly.
Well, back to school means new supplies, new clothes, sometimes shots, and the pool's closing. Okay, and if you're not up to date with your kids' immunizations, the health department has a message for you.
Yep, the Kansas City Health Department wants parents to get their kids back to school shots as soon as possible. Yes, I said as soon as possible. They say last year lines for shots sometimes swelled to 3-hour waits. They also say getting shots early is something parents can check off a to-do list.
Area schools are reportedly tightening up restrictions on immunization. So if a child arrives for the first day without up-to-date shots, they could be sent home immediately. The health department also warns if it won't be doing any more tests on tuberculosis until further notice because there is a national shortage of tuberculin, which is used in those tests.
No more TB.
Schedule those appointments with your doctors, with your pediatricians, and make sure you get those shots up to date so you're not scrambling those days before you go back to school. Because there's always lots to do.
Here's my naivete. Is it just when they go into kindergarten, or do you have to get shots every year?
Well, you get preschools too. Sometimes they encourage you to have vaccinations, so up to date. So you get vaccinations for a while. I mean, it's torture every time to the point that your kids are like, I don't want to go to that place, that building where they prick me with things.
That man with the needle. No.
All right. Well, yesterday, fast food workers in Kansas City and around the country went on strike, pushing for higher pay. What one worker called a livable wage.
Yes.
One local group rallied outside of Burger King.
Many of the employees earn minimum wage, which is $7.35 in Missouri and $7.25 in Kansas. Fast food workers spoke out to have their wages increased to $15 an hour.
So we asked you, what do you think fast food workers should make per hour?
Listen to this. Okay, so Julius Gamahorn said if they get $15 an hour, I will need a serious raise.
All right, Tone King said, I, for one, think we need to reevaluate how we pay people in this country. We throw millions at athletes to entertain us for a few minutes a week, but those in this country handling our food and children are treated like second or third-rate citizens.
Ooh, that was a good point. Joey Figueredo wrote, I believe fast food and retail positions are entry-level positions. I do not think $15 an hour is fair, maybe $8 or $9, and you can make raises to grow higher in the company.
So there's an interesting discussion about minimum wage on our Facebook page. So if you want to read more, make some comments yourself, go to facebook.com/KCLiveTV and chime in there.
There were a lot of comments yesterday. People had a lot to say about that.
Strong feelings on both sides.
Well, it's time to open up that crazy calendar and see what weird national holidays are happening today on Tuesday, July 30th. For instance, it's National Cheesecake Day, which we technically celebrated with Chef Terry Milley from Cowtown Cheesecake on the show yesterday.
Do we have any leftover cheesecake in the refrigerator?
I think we do, so score.
It was really, really
good. I had to camouflage it. You know, he made cheesecake for Michelle Obama. So
First Lady worthy cheesecake. You can get it right here in Kansas City. Well, it's National Father-in-Law Day, so take some time to, I don't know, just give him a hug.
A shout out, yes. It's Paperback Book Day. I am reading People I Want to Punch in the Throat. That is my paperback book that I'm reading right now.
You never read. You're not really reading that.
I am reading it.
How far are you in?
Today.
I love that. At least he's being honest. Okay.
Yes.
It's also Support Public Education Day. So let's honor the folks who work with our kids and work behind the scenes to make schools work in order and everything goes smoothly, because as you can imagine, having kids from 8 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon, hundreds of kids, it is a tough task.
And get your school immunization shots.
That too.
That too.
Okay, another day, another concert, all leading up to tomorrow night's MLS All-Star Game at Sporting Park.
Yeah, in fact, there's a whole slate of all-star activities going on later today at Power and Light. In fact, at 5, there's the Chalk Talk series with Omar Gonzalez. Then at 6, a concussion awareness panel takes center stage.
At 6:30, the fun turns to fashion with a show featuring designs created by Sporting KC's own Aurelian Collin.
Love him.
You may remember we talked with him and designer Tom Paolini about their collaboration together. They really do create quite exquisite clips.
Agreed. And at 7, it's time for the EA Sports Pro Player Tourney. Then up at 8, Radkey opens up for Silver Sun pickups. You're going to need a silver ticket for the free concert in 96.5. The Buzz is still giving them out today.
You can also follow at Sporting KC to join the search for a silver ticket. So exciting.
Yeah, exactly. I think Radkey's performed on our show live, so there you go. Radkey, we love them. So yes.
Very talented.
All right, well, a website is letting the nation know something that we have known around here for quite a while.
Okay, the Daily Meal says Boulevard is the 3rd best craft beer brewery in America. The site asked craft beer experts and their readers to weigh in. The nominations included breweries of all sizes, regions, and styles.
The list started at more than 2,500 breweries, and then that was whittled down to 72. Then the readers cast more than 11,000 votes to come up with the top 25.
Several people said Boulevard's Smokestack series really sets it apart. Now, Dogfish Head in Delaware topped Daily Meal's list of best craft breweries. I love we're on the top of the list for, great things in Kansas City.
Dogfish Head. Whatever.
Yeah, number 3. We're good. Okay. Soccer star Tony Meola is here on KC Live. We'll tell you where you can meet him during All-Star Week.
Yep, and back to school, you better be armed with the latest technology. Tech-savvy students with the right tools could do better in classes. We're going to show off what's hot in high-tech gadgets.
And a few days at one area summer camp can change a child's life. We're taking you inside Camp Encourage.